Ciao.
I was sent by the agency, sir. I was given to understand that you required a valet. Very good, sir.
Moving right along, as the Muppets would say. Adam Christianson's here with us, everybody. I by the way, I think I said Tuesday that I would let you say Wednesday what MacCast is, and then Wednesday we just blew straight through it. I'm pretty sure people listening to this, but both because you've been on this show before and because you are a podcast pioneer. But can you let people know the odd person who doesn't know? First of all, stop calling them odd. But then can you also let people, hey, see, that's very nice of you. I don't know why you called them odd in the first place, Adam.
We get new people all the time.
Can you let people know about MacCast?
So the MacCast is, pretty simply put, a show about Apple and Mac products. And it's something I've been doing for 16 years now. I would say the show's really about the community. We cover Apple news and topics and things like that, and then also try to help people out with their comments and questions and just things they want to know about using Apple products and being Apple fans and all that sort of stuff. It really was born out of something old school. I don't know if people ever remember anymore, which was like sort of Mac user groups. So it's just about Apple and Mac community and having a good time and helping each other out. So it's pretty much it. We've been doing it for a long, long time. The community is awesome, and you can check it out at maccast.com.
And, of course, you can follow Adam at MacCast, MACCAST, at MacCast on Twitter as well. Previously, on In a Few Minutes, I asked Adam Christianson if he was an Apple Arcade player. And then I said, I don't want to talk too much about it because we're going to be talking services tomorrow. And then shut up like a clam, just like that. Just shut me down. Said, I don't even know what games are.
Oh,
hey,
I love
Adam.
Apple Arcade.
Okay, yeah, that was okay. That was my question. Now, have you loved Apple Arcade, or do you love
since the beginning?
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, love it.
All right.
Absolutely love it. I've been a subscriber since the beginning. I am on an Apple One plan. I have all of the services. I love most of them.
All right.
But Apple Arcade has been great. Yeah, although I have to admit I get into new Apple Arcade games and I tend to not stick with a lot of them, but it's still awesome. I love having the opportunity to try everything out and sample everything.
Let me ask you, is that you in video games in general, or is that you in Apple Arcade specifically?
No, that's totally me in video games. That's me in time.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Again, I'm a podcaster.
Yeah.
And you know this. Yeah, I think people who are not podcasters may not know this, but it's all consuming. And I'm also a web developer, which doesn't help. I do freelance web development. I have a full-time job. I'm a podcaster. I'm a father.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things competing for my time. So.
Yeah.
And plus I play Minecraft, so that's usually what I fall back on. But, I like Apple Arcade games.
How do you play Minecraft? Survival or creative?
Yeah, vanilla survival.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't play survival because I just like to do the building thing is what I like to do.
Oh, I mostly build too. But
then you have to worry about zombies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no.
No,
see, I don't want that.
The bane of my existence.
Yeah, I don't want that. Accidentally, a couple of times ago when I was playing Minecraft, there was like a wandering merchant who came by. And I saw the wandering merchant, and I actually wanted to trade with him. And I had my dog with me. Heimdall is my dog's name in Minecraft, by the way.
Awesome.
And I went to give the wandering merchant something, and I accidentally hit him. And then my dog was like, "Oh, threat." And my dog killed the wandering merchant. So now, on my plateau where I built my giant city, not a giant city, more like a compound. On the plateau where I built my compound, I now have 2 llamas wandering around because I can't get rid of them because the wandering merchant brought them in. And you say, gee, why don't you play more video games? So here's the thing for me, Apple Arcade was really exciting to me when it first came out. Mm-hmm. And then I realized after a couple months, I really wasn't playing it. I was giving them $5 a month for nothing. And so I dropped that and subscribed for $5 a month to a running app instead. And then I quit running. So I took that $5 off the table as well. And of course, now I have Apple One, like you talked about, the Apple One Premium. And so I've automatically have Apple Arcade. So I went back in and I downloaded a couple of things, but what really turned me on was when they brought Mahjong and Solitaire and all those stupid games that are plagued by nagware if you download a free version on the App Store. But now you get all that stuff. Are you playing any of those, or are you just mostly like?
No, my big thing right now is Wonderbox.
Don't know it.
Oh, it's awesome. It's a little bit of like side-scrolling platformer mixed with puzzler mixed with a little element of kind of Minecraft, I guess, sort of, because you can kind of like earn things and like build your own space. But basically you can like you can play the game, but then people can create their own levels and then share them, and you can like play them. So it's a little bit like I think Mario. They had a Mario game, right, where people could create their own like Mario levels. It's sort of like that.
Yeah, I think so.
It's pretty cool.
All right, far out.
It's the new one. I had been waiting for that one to come out for a while.
Now you had also mentioned, you said earlier that you have all of the services. You said you love them. Are you doing Fitness Plus?
Yes, I have Fitness Plus. I've tried it a little bit. Okay. I am your classic nerd and probably don't exercise as much as I should. I probably should use it more. Yeah. I think it's great. I tried it out. I really enjoyed it. I did some yoga. I did some like intro stuff, some of the dance stuff. I think it's really good. I don't do it. Okay. Let's be honest. Yeah, I don't do it. But I should. I would. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah. My biggest problem that I have with it is the best place to do it is in the family room where somebody might see me. Either that or it'd be late at night where I'm worried about making too much noise. So I try to go for like a 20-25 minute walk every day. That's about it, really. That and I have been meditating more. But that's, yeah, you're right. We're nerds who don't exercise nearly as much as we should. Yeah, I told the story earlier about how I had the running app, and then I was like, oh, God, but running. And just
you were doing that for a while. I was
doing that for a while. Yeah. And then I got depressed. Honestly, it was right. It was the pandemic thing. It's like running with a mask, and then seeing all the other people running with masks, and it's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna eat instead. Was honestly how I spent a decent amount of the first few months.
Yeah, it's drinking craft beer, but same thing.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, we won't talk. Yeah, not a beer guy, but you know that about me. All right. So tell me about the other services that you like. What are you?
I've gotten way more into Apple News than I thought I ever would.
Okay. Is it? Well, let me back up. Are you like me? Did you end up with Premium One or Apple One Premium or whatever it's called because? Like I was already paying for Apple Music and I was paying for the storage. And exactly. I think maybe it was Apple TV or something. Basically, there were enough things there, or maybe it was news. I can't remember. There were enough things there that I was like, I will actually save money if I pay for the biggest thing. Like, okay.
Yeah, I was in the same boat. All right. Absolutely. All right. Yeah, I was paying for full iCloud storage because I have the family plan. Again, I've got a family. So we have family music. So that's $15 a month. We have the full storage, which whatever, $10 a month or 20, but I can't remember.
20, I believe.
Yeah, $20 a month. And then, so yeah, I actually save money and I get extra services. I was already paying for Apple Arcade. I was already paying for Apple TV Plus. Yeah. So yeah, it was just like a no-brainer. Like, yeah, just give me everything. Give me everything. I'll take it all. So
forgive me. I think you may have already answered this. So what's weird is like, I've had a subscription music service since I want to say 2005. I used to subscribe to Rhapsody, and I went from Rhapsody to Spotify, and then went from Spotify to Apple Music. When we're talking about Apple services, I'm thinking about things like, Apple Arcade, because that's a lot of fun, or T2 Fitness Plus. Like, music is just such a ubiquitous thing for me that I kind of forget about it. Is that the one that you use the most, you would say? Or what is what is the one, or is there one, or is it just so pervasive at this point that it's all of it?
It's probably music and Apple TV Plus at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, I pretty much watch everything on Apple TV Plus. Music is through the day, just working.
How was Cherry? Because I haven't watched it yet. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't enjoy it as much as Palmer. I thought Palmer was great.
Also haven't watched that.
Yeah,
but I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also liked The Banker a lot.
Yeah, it was okay. Good. I'm glad you did. I'm sorry. I was about to say things about it. It's not a bad movie.
You were?
Yeah. It's not as good as I wanted it to be.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, I think it was good. It has obviously a good message. Samuel L. Jackson is great. Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie, I think, is a really good actor. I don't know if there was quite enough there for him. I feel like he had to be one guy all the way through. I thought he crushed it in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah, but that's a whole other thing for a whole other thing. Let me ask you.
How do you feel about Greyhound?
Loved Greyhound, but Greyhound's
great, right?
Greyhound's kind of a weird one. Honestly, Greyhound and The Banker are both kind of weird ones, and I guess this is really the way this is done, because both of those were picked up. Well, The Banker was picked up at a film festival. I know that. Greyhound was picked up because Sony was going to, lose their shirt if they tried to put it in the theaters in the summer of 2020, because nothing made money in the summer of 2020 because of, the pandemic. There's some article that I keep kicking down the road that Apple is going to be producing 10 to 12 of its own features in the coming years. I'm kind of curious about those. When Apple actually goes out and spends its own money to make its own movies, as opposed to picking up other people's movies and, putting their name on it the way, the way everybody else does as well. I mean, it's not just Apple just getting started. I know a lot of other people do that too, but I'll be curious to see the kind of movies they make when they're making them, start to finish, soup to nuts, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I still haven't watched the Sofia Coppola, Bill Murray
On the Rocks
one yet.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
I just realized I've watched The Banker. Well, no, that's what I hear. I've watched The Banker and I've watched Greyhound, and I'm not sure I've watched another feature-length anything on Apple TV Plus yet. But
I would recommend Palmer. I mean, if you're going to start with one, definitely check out Palmer. I thought it was excellent.
Let me ask you one other question really quickly, because we're running up against it here. Is there a service that Apple is not into yet that you can't wait until they do?
Subscription podcast? No, just kidding.
That's nice, but who gets the money at that point? Yeah.
What other services are there? Like food delivery?
Yeah. All right.
Can I have like the Apple version of HelloFresh?
All right. No, I mean, forgive me.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
No, I know. I mean, the way I asked the question, it occurs to me, it's like you have to have one. You don't necessarily. I mean, like years ago, again, I said, I really want Apple to get into medical records. And then Apple got into medical records. And that was the thing that I was waiting for them to do. And they did. So I guess what I'm wondering is there a thing that you're waiting for them to do? Or are you just happy to see what's next?
Yeah, I think I'm just happy to see what's next. I don't even know what would be next, though. I can't even. They've got a gaming service. Like, what other services are there? I can't even think of any.